Are you enjoying Dance India Dance Little Masters more than the Dance India Dance with the older people?
See, with the child you cannot go very far. You have to be very careful. We are very careful of that. We do not push them to harder things. We are careful that they should not do something that which is, not eye-pleasing. So if you, in that sense...
You mean it shouldn't appear vulgar?
Yeah, and we are very careful, very careful on this part.
Is this something you yourself have thought of, or is this part of the whole plan, the discussions?
We all taken a decision and we deliberately do this.
Okay.
It is, if you have seen the audition, yes. The Remo has clearly, all the three judges clearly told them, how could you do, your father let you do this? Sorry, we don't take it. So we are very careful from the beginning. We will not allow such thing, we will not let them do such thing. And if they do it, we will discourage them to do it.
Okay.
So there is a definite mark that we pinpointed, we will not allow or we will not go beyond.
Okay.
So in that sense, sometimes I feel they are restricted, they are not open up much. But whatever they do, I enjoy it. But Dance India Dance Senior, where you can say they open up and do things, that of course is much more challenging.
Okay. Do you you were of course a kind grandmaster in the DID Senior also, but do you find yourself being more careful when you're talking to the children?
Yes, of course, and I am much more like a kid in this show. If you see me, I became a Santa Claus and came and gifted them so many things. I'm very careful, of course, because I always tell them this is not a competition. You are not good today, but you are definitely terrific. Maybe you have to learn a little more. So we have to give names, so we have to give names. So Super 8, Super 6, but we definitely sure about it. We tell them it is not a competition of that kind.
Okay, but Dada, there is of course a point of view that all of these reality shows with children featuring on them are not really good for the children because they are encouraging an unhealthy competitiveness at a very young age. What would you say to people who have those concerns?
If you push them more than that, then I will agree with them. But if you have only talent to explore, I said fair. But if you really, for the name of the sake of the talent, you push those children into little far, so no, don't do it.
But we do see, I mean, it is a little heartbreaking, unlike the elimination part of, adult reality shows. It's quite heartbreaking to watch the elimination part of children's reality shows because they cry and it just, it's just so difficult.
And if you see the crying part, even the big children also, they cry.
Yeah, I mean the adults, of course, but one can deal with that. I'm saying as an audience member.
I'll tell you something, it is not the show. It is the parents behind them. They are so ambitious. They tell their, I don't want to blame them. Please do not misunderstand me. If you have seen my show, I said, more than you, your mother must have cried more. So you see, the point is that it is the parents, they think it is a, and they have their reason too. If my daughter becomes very popular, they will, mother and father become popular. But they have their things right. I do not blame them. But actually it is not the show, it is the people behind there doing, so they feel कि अरे भाई ये next episode में नहीं दिखेगा, तो बच्चा उसी में रोज ज़्यादा पड़ता है क्योंकि हमारी तरफ से encouragement is full कि भाई next time I'm going to see you again. But it is so much pressurized by them if you are not there, then I am not there. I'm sorry, I should not say all these things, but this is there.